standard. While there are calls for an NDC, which would bring about maybe 2,000, 3,000 people. Now instead they're going for a community meeting, a mega Luo meeting to resolve party issues. Wouldn't it be easier just to call for an NDC? Or what is the hesitation?
I don't think Oburu is calling for a mega Luo meeting on behalf of ODM. that is our community. We are also charting our political pathways as a community. I think that is far from ODM, because how would it be a mega Luo discussing ODM? Where will Arati be the deputy party?
No, because largely ODM is viewed as a Luo political
Oburu
party.
is organizing the Luo community as a leader in the Luo community. I think that should be a way. But let's be factual and also fair to ODM. Of all the political parties that are funded by taxpayers, ODM just concluded the grassroots elections, which identified those delegates where we are now calling for NDC. How do you call NDC when you don't even have delegates? What will that be? So ODM, we both know on this bench, ODM just concluded the grassroots elections the other day, and now the delegates are properly listed. And you heard Junet the other day in Kakamega, the director of elections in ODM, saying in our books, like what the issue that was happening in Kakamega, in our books as per the delegates, the grassroots elections, Fernandez Baraza was listed as the chair of Kakamega. But there was a dispute. And that dispute is about to be solved. The committee that is supposed to solve that dispute has not sat down to do what? To solve that. And so when there was a meeting in Kakamega, the people who took the dispute organized their separate meeting away from what Baraza organized. And that sounds really like ODM in Azambaratika and all that. But that is something any other political party will go through during that time of dispute.
And if at all these
show
ingredients,
me any other party, including UDA, which has the president.
If at all these ingredients for an NDC, the delegates are there now.
Yes.
The party is making very serious decisions.
Yes.
One of them getting into a coalition with UDA, another on a party leadership and all this.
Yes.
Why not involve the delegates who are already there?
That is why the delegates are there. Once the Central Committee makes those proposals, it is the delegates to ratify or throw it away.
Yet the Central Management Committee wanted to go ahead with this coalition before the NDC.
No. Fred, you
From the statement they said...
that was the initial position.
From the statement they said the NDC can wait, we can go ahead and form a coalition with the UDA.
No, they said they want to start coalition building, and they have listed several parties to start talking to. And the resolution was the Central Committee has given this mandate to the party leader to start talking. But the ratification of all this will come when the NDC sits and ratify.
But to negotiate. No. But I'm saying the decision to negotiate with other political parties, for whatever reason, you should go to the NDC, so that the NDC thing is that do not negotiate with UDA. For instance, I'm just using it. Yeah, absolutely. So the NDC, the common person, the owner, as it were, of the ODM, would be having that position to say, no. We endorse this or we do not endorse it.
I agree. Actually, let me say this.